Hi Aries, what up? Welcome to the channel. Tis I, Molly Archer with Archer Astrology. Welcome to the fam, actually. Aries, it's time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind. Your first reading for the month of September 2024-ish. That's just the energies I'm going to pull on to read for you. Whenever you find this reading is perfect timing as always, as they are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. And feel free to scroll around the reading as much as you like. Feel free. My readings do get a little bit long. Leave a timestamp down in the comments if you need to. It's only because we're going to take a look at everything going on for you for the week ahead. We don't do any extended middle bonus. I don't even know what a Patreon is, okay? We're going to take a look at everything. The Aries that are dealing with a little work and finance. The Aries that are dealing with a past person, because you are allowed to love and miss whoever you want for as long as you want, as much as you want. The Aries dealing with a new or current person. Then we'll come back together and get a potential future influence on the connection. All right? All the messages will be for yours and theirs, highest and greatest good, of course, because we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines, and y'all get big front seats. All right? So let's check it out and see what's going on. Feel free to, if you'd like to, book a personal reading with me. You can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer both the one-on-one readings, Zoom style, and the traditional private YouTube links. Hey, Sia. Hey, Sunny Mama. What up, guys? Jamie, Kelly, what you guys up to? How you doing? Let's see here. Let me pop the banner up. Boom. Okay, cool. Thanks. Got you guys. All right. And feel free to page your swords all over the channel as much as you like. Everything is neatly prioritized and organized into playlists. You may even want to check out the August playlist since we've just made it to September. I do go live for the All Signs every Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. However, this week, it'll be Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern because Friday night I will be downtown in Detroit at Music Hall City to see Matt Frazier. So if you actually have tickets to see Matt Frazier in Detroit, let me know. We'll meet and we'll watch them together. Okay, it'll be a good time. Also, we need a little break from the cards. There are still the Healing Music base covers with Bill. Family's Gemini over here just sitting there on his pedestal. Look at him. Look at him. Right. We got the greats, the Beatles, Caitlin Petty, Casey Musgraves, Toby Keith, and more. And when you need a total break from the cards, you can follow Caitlin Petty here on TikTok at Kate Petty, because you can't help but leave her concerts without smiling and singing along and all that fun stuff. Okay, so let's roll on. The pick of cards are on a little bit of a temporary hold. We'll be doing them occasionally, randomly. I've just got a lot of personal readings that I'm working to fulfill. And I want to make sure that everybody in the family gets to be taken care of as timely as a fashion as possible. So pick a cards, they're the ones that got to be the sacrifice. But we'll still occasionally do it. When I got some downtimes on the weekend or something, I'll just pop on here and we'll just do a pick a card. So they're still around and they'll be back. And definitely stay tuned for Archer's Lounge. It's going to be making a comeback. It will be the Super Chat lives that we just hang out, and it's all straight Super Chats. All right, so that'll be coming into the schedule here soon too. All right, let's roll on. We got the intro out of the way. Let's see what's going on. When I sat down and asked God about your energies, I'm like, what do we got for Aries? What's up with Aries and the one on their mind? God is like, they're going to be pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, what do you expect? And God's like, he pumped a Dusty Springfield song into my head. It's an oldie but a goodie. They only want to be with you. I'm like, oh, sweet. I got to know more about this. All right, so let's see what's going on for you and the one on your mind. Aries. Tap me in, tune me into Aries energy, please, and thank you. Want to see highest and greatest good, all the usuals. Give me everything you got for Aries. What do we have for Aries? Okay, 2 shuffles. Whoa. The 2 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, those are literally the cards that define they only want to be with you. There's a bond between you guys that can't be broken. That's the bond of David and Jonathan described in the Bible in 1 Samuel. Up to the 10 of Cups, right there. They literally make a choice. You could have a very deep soul connection between you two that takes you right to the 10 of Cups, Luke 1:14. Names Jonathan, David, or Luke might resonate to you, and you or them could be born in the 2nd or the 10th. But yeah, the Biblical Tarot is like ready to roll. I love the Biblical Tarot. It was a gift from the creators at the Biblical Tarot. Check them out on Instagram and TikTok, because ever since I was a wee little archer reading the tarot, have always tied the tarot to the Bible. It's always for the best and the good. All right. And then the awesome new tarot is going to handle a boatload of clarifiers. So let's do it to it. Here we go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. Here we go. Wow, the overall energy is the Emperor. That's your energy. Okay, this is totally your reading. They are all about you. Oh, what's up, Jen? What's up, Grace? Greetings. Hi from Michigan. What's up? They are all about you. This is definitely your reading, okay? The Five of Cups right into the King of Swords. It shows that you have the ability to make the best of any bad situation going forward. And it's the end of the sad times where you or them felt like you missed out on something. You guys rise to a whole other level with the Eight of Cups, the ascension of Jesus, right to the Ten of Wands. You overcome those overwhelming feelings and feeling like you're burnt out on things, all right? This overcomes all that bummer feeling and just rises together, all right? So let's see what's going on. All right, current conditions at Aries. The Five of Wands, Leo energy. Could be possibly dealing with a Leo. This is Joseph with his Technicolor Dreamcoat shows up though. Genesis 37. This shows maybe you've dealt with some people that the green-eyed monster became a little bit too much. They might have like gotten jealous of like your amazingness or stuff that you could do, not necessarily the one in your mind, but this could just be people in your circle, okay? Friends, family members, whatever. You've been feeling like everyone and everything is currently, constantly working against you, and you're just kind of over it, Five of Wands. You're like, yeah, Archer, I'm ready for my Six of Wands victory. I've hung out in the Five of Wands card long enough. And maybe you've been working to cut out some of those kinds of feelings, those kinds of people, okay? It like, if they're not at your level and they choose to just stay in their little circles, you just kind of like, okay, bless your heart, you know, keep telling yourself I'm not pretty, Megan Maroney, and you just work on through it. Nearly at the point where you wake up every morning and you say to yourself, okay, what's going to go wrong today? And even if it's something simple like stubbing your toe on the bedpost or something, you're just wanting to overcome that. You're ready to have some good days. And I do see some better times coming ahead for you. So let's see what the current energy influence, what are them planets doing right now? Because your planet is going to have a little bit of a clash with the moon at the beginning of the month during the new moon energy. Mars will kind of, they'll get in each other's way for a minute, okay? Aries Cancer energy, but we're going to overcome it. With the Ten of Pentacles, told ya. This is why I love tarot. I say it here and it comes out here, okay? This here is Virgo energy, and it's God's promise to Abraham. So for some of you, I'm seeing you made a promise to yourself that you wouldn't let this stuff get to you anymore. And then you're like, wait, it's still happening. But what I'm seeing here is the energetical change and coming out of Mercury retrograde will actually wind up bringing this to fruition. You're just kind of ahead of the energetical curve. Maybe that's why people around you are jealous, because you're just ahead of them. It's Genesis 13:15, okay? You do know the direction you want and where you want to go with this. What I'm seeing here is that things like you've had more questions than answers lately, but that energy of your planet and the moon kind of crossing energetical streams coming up here around the new moon, you'll find answers to those things that have kept you, and it'll start putting you on the path that you've planned. Maybe I'm seeing an Aries that does like vision boards or intention boards, and you're like, why do I even do these things anymore? It doesn't even matter. It's going to suddenly change. You're going to go from like nothing to everything really fast right here before the sun even gets into Libra season. This is all Virgo energy on the Ten of Pentacles, so it'll get you there, okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo, or you might even have some Virgo in your chart further out back, okay? Now, let's see what's up on the work home front, because right now it's still feeling Five of Wands. In the immediate future, though, all of a sudden you go 10 Pentacles, balance, stability, and things start happening, okay? All right, work energy. What's going on the work front? What's up, Scorpio Queen? The Two of Cups came back. All right, so your work life might be kind of prominent. Grace, you like Buddha Squirrel? he's our mascot. The Two of Cups. It came back from the pre-shuffle, okay? This here is a bond in the workplace between the two of you guys. Oh my gosh, you've even been dealing with jealousy in the workplace. Aries, you can't help but be awesome. It's why you're Aries. You know what? Everybody else just going to have to get over that, right? So you got some jealousy in the workplace here. People don't want to let you go. It's a little bit of a connection, though, that everyone's watching you while you're watching everyone else. And there's so much different gossip and talks behind the water cooler. However, you've got that one person, okay? That one person that like tries to help you through everything. It's the one that feels like it's in your corner. I'm seeing for some of you that like you have been looking for a job or a new job or an upgrade or a promotion, and you haven't gotten one reply back to your applications, Two of Cups, and you're staying committed to it. You're like, I will find a better job, or I will find a job. one that I enjoy going to, one that there's not all this talk around the water cooler all the time. You might be currently a victim of ghost hiring, which is, it's sad when gaslighting has come into the workplace, but however, it has made its way into LinkedIn and Indeed and that companies will actually post a job that they don't need filled and then start collecting applications on them in order to build up like a backlog, a registry of good applicants. Now, I am seeing here that you have been put into that registry, okay? You didn't get tossed to the side in the wastebasket. They are hanging on to you. There's just a lot of timing behind here with this ghost hiring that when the job does open up, that they're going to reach out to you, okay? So there's some timing at play, a little bit of divine timing, Cancer energy. But then I do see here you finally getting that. So we'll get some details on it, definitely, for sure, okay? All right, now, past love, because you, Aries, are allowed to miss and love whomever you want. It is not mine nor any other tarot reader's job to tell you what to do or how to feel. We are merely here to be your navigator. Compliance. It's the other card from the pre-shuffle, the 10 of Cups. Aries, I like this for you. Aries, this here shows that whomever this is, right out of the gate, I'm going to give them some credit because like they have whoa, I'm stuttering. They have done the work to work on getting to the future with you. They all of a sudden they have awoke and realized how much you mean to them and how much you complete their picture, okay? This person has always had you living on the edge in the past and kind of worried about every little thing that you said or did. But on the 10 of Cups coming out, it's almost like they realized that their attitude wasn't going well and that they needed to start kind of making some changes. For some of you, I see them talking to other people about I don't want Aries mad at me. I don't want Aries to be mad at me because that would not be good. That would not be good if Aries gets mad at me, okay? That like, in a way, a little bit, I'm seeing that they're kind of obsessed with you. I don't see it as like a creepy, weird obsession. It's not that. I see it as kind of more like just like, oh my gosh, I don't want Aries. They're really worried you're mad at them, okay? After everything they did, I can kind of understand why. But they're trying to figure out how to work this out because now they've all of a sudden, like, if you think your Mercury retrograde was bad, theirs got even worse, okay? About tenfold worse, okay? And they're coming around to another perspective. They do want a family with you. For some of you guys, maybe you already had a family. Could even be divorced. There might be kids involved because, yeah, there's a little baby there. But I do see a family is in your future, Aries, because the angels are guiding you down this path. It's Luke 1:14 again, okay? Now, Aries that are dealing with a new person who are like, nope, Archer, I've cut out the past. I've moved forward, but I am curious about so-and-so. They might be curious about you too. Let's find out. The Star card. I wondered why this was the card I was told to give for your title card, because I do that when I sit down beforehand. I tell God and ask, I ask. I use please and thank you. I'm actually polite, but I actually ask. I'm like, what cards for the title card? What title do I need? And God gives me the answers. Always has, always will. The Star card shows this new person was divinely led into your life at just the right timing. And with this Star card, Aquarius energy, they're kind of awesome. Aquariuses are totally kind of awesome. I would sit down under the stars and have a Heineken and some anchovy pizza with an Aquarius any day. Somebody very communicative, like they don't mind talking. There's no awkward moments. They might, maybe you or them are in the military, either active, retired, maybe even JROTC comes in or something. Because I'm seeing somebody that's very, very precise. You know, they make their bed every morning, okay? The book Rich Dad, Poor Dad might even resonate to you. But yeah, this person is on point. They've got some confidence. And when they set out to complete something, they do it. They're following their divine path, and it's kind of led them right to your door. The Beatles, the Long and Winding Road song comes up. I'm also hearing Tommy Richards. Richards? Nah, it doesn't matter. Tommy Richmond. I'm hearing $1 Million Baby on this one. Okay, so they might see you as like a chance in a lifetime to actually get to start something with you that like they are in no way going to want to mess it up. All right. So if you are curious, like if you're single and waiting for somebody to come in, literally the landing gear is already down. They're on their way incoming. I think they've already noticed you. And if you're in a connection that's like new, just getting going, they are all about you. Okay, the Star card. You guys have both done some work to come through the healing and be ready for a real long-term connection. Okay. Now, coming back together, what's potential future influence on the connection? The Six of Cups, another card confirming that there is children in your future. No matter if you're a male Aries or a female Aries, because there's no gender in tarot, and I try to always read for both sides, okay? That I'm seeing here that you will either be the most amazing father or the most amazing mother. Some of you guys with the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, it's the card of clearing generational curses and karmic debt, which are all just really fancy talk for people that try to use big words when they don't know what to really do. In English, all it is that you guys don't want what you had growing up. Maybe you or them came from a broken home or dealt with, like, maybe you were adopted or they were. But at one point in your life, you guys, both y'all, have said, we don't want what we had growing up. We want like a really solid power couple vibe out of this, okay? Even on the other side of the spectrum, maybe you or them came from helicopter parents. That was like almost too good to be true, okay? Like Donna Reed on a 2-liter Mountain Dew. And you guys are like, we're going to make this work. We want something different than what our parents did and what our grandparents did, so on. It's got you maybe even feeling a little bit nostalgic, kind of reflecting back on your past so that you keep those energies in like the rearview mirror, but you continue to look forward at the big old windshield. That's why windshields are bigger than the rearview mirror going forward, okay? This is Mark 10:14, Jesus with the children. You've got a family, kids, and everything in your future on this one, okay? Name Mark might even resonate to you. That'll take us towards the environmental factors, what the planets will be doing going forward in your perspective. The Seven of Swords, Jacob the Deceiver shows up. Ooh, name Jake or Jacob might show up. Or one of you guys work or sell insurance, because I just saw Jake from State Farm with his khakis. Aries, what messages are you giving me? Oh my gosh. Okay. This here shows maybe you were them in the medical field. You might work for a hospital or a doctor's office. Even if you just work the front desk or triage, that counts. You're still an essential worker. I don't care. I'm seeing in Aries, you might work in shipping and receiving in the hospital and think, oh, my job doesn't matter, Archer. That's why I'm looking for something else. No. Without you there to distribute the instruments, the equipment, the medicines, everything, you're just as essential as the doctor that's working up in the ER. Don't ever sell yourself short. You're very needed, Aries. The Seven of Swords here is that healing energy that you guys come through. In traditional Rider-Waite, the Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy that takes those Five of Swords out of the situation. Pick your battles, but keep 2 swords available so you and them both have your Ace of Swords to talk and clearly communicate. And I am seeing that a big factor with this, there's a lot of Aquarius energy with all this Aquarius energy here, that Uranus, which is going back into Capricorn for a little bit until November, and then it'll finally make its way fully into Aquarius for the final 4 momentum for the next 15 or so years. This shows that you guys are on the upside of that, okay? All right. Aries, somebody wants to talk about Uranus with you. Okay, no, we're not going there. Oh my gosh. Aries, stop it, you fiery fire sign. You might be noticing feathers on your path, or I'm actually seeing straight up birds. Hold on, like, I don't know why I just said that like Bambi, bird, but I did. Okay, there's a lot of sword energy, which is airiness. So like maybe even in weird places, like you've got your house buttoned up and closed up, and yet there's a feather on the carpeting, or you open your car door and there's a feather on the floorboard, and you're like, how in the world did that get here? There's always a way. There's a will, there's a way. All right, that you guys are being led on each other's paths going forward. That'll take us towards the inner emotions of how you'll feel, okay? The Ace of Cups, fresh new love. And did I not mention that if you are an Aries dealing with a past person, to see if they're coming back, that they are going to be slightly obsessive about you? Because the Ace of Cups, it's Cancer energy. It does, in traditional Rider-Waite, describe a slight bit of like obsessiveness, a little bit of fun, innocent, just really in love with you. This here is, again, a lot of that they only want to be with you. Comes out John 4:14. It's the Good Samaritan at the well. All right. This shows that the love for you goes deep in the future, and you guys find a fresh way to take approach to this. And for the Aries that are dealing with a new person, that have cut the past person out, this new person is going to be all about you. I'm seeing in Aries that in the past you dealt with a lot of player energy, people that were afraid of commitment, never really made you the priority, because they had 99 reasons why they couldn't. They never had that one reason. Going forward, the new person has the one reason for this with you. Ace of Cups, Cancer energy on this too. Sunny Mama, Punk Rocker, what's up, guys? All right, that'll take us towards the final outcome on this Emperor. What makes you feel so powerful, confident? You take your power back in this one. You're in your own dominant energy. The Hierophant, the High Priest, Taurus energy. Could be dealing with a Taurus. You guys are kind of close together. You know, you guys are You guys are like Cancer and Leo. You guys are kind of joined at the hip there. But it's cool. The High Priest here shows up that this overcomes the negative energies that always seem to like stalk their way. It's unsticking yourselves and finding some real love that takes everything into perspective. This is the card of knowledge, of learning, that you take everything into consideration. Maybe for you and this person, there might be something like a difference in mindset, difference in gender, race, like gender. Well, that's usually how it goes. Okay, there could be a few areas that are same-sex connection. Might be a difference in religion even, but you guys learn to power through all these things and work together to make it work out, okay? Taking things to a whole other level. The Hierophant was originally called the High Priest in Tarot de Marcel days, before, when Rider-Waite was still just a kid sketching ideas on cocktail napkins in bars. Two Aries walk into a bar, so the tourist ducks. What? Oh my gosh, stop that. That joke's old. But this here shows that like you guys, the divine counterpart was the High Priestess. So you guys go to a whole other level that will set the bar that other people will want to follow. Okay? So you definitely could be dealing with a Taurus, making some weird, cute, winty banter. I like that for you guys. Very similar to Cancer and Sagittarius. You guys are kind of joined at the hip. We also have Leo hanging out here, but that could be because Pisces or Cancer are here. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio are here. Virgo, you've got strong Scorpio and a lot of Aquarius, okay? But also could even be another Aries. Yeah, there's strong Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. There's a lot of emotions in the energies. All right, you then could be born on the 5th, the 10th, the 25th, the 17th, the 26th, the 6th comes out, or the 7th, possibly even the 5th or the 15th. And I am noticing repeating 10s. So if you've been noticing repeating numbers, or you look at the clock every day at 10:10, that might be something to let you know that like this will tie in, or it's on your divine journey. Okay? So let's roll on. Let's see what we got on your energy. Give me everything you got on this 5 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. So right now you're kind of stressing, but then you're all of a sudden going to start feeling really better. Literally, it's going to be like you go to sleep at night, you wake up the next morning, all of a sudden you're going to be like, whoa, I feel like a boss right now. All right? It's going to really change like that overnight for you. All right, let's see what we got. 6 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. The Strength card told you it's going to change overnight. Queen of Swords right into the Emperor. Oh my gosh, the cards are syncing up. And the stars here. You could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius, possibly even another Aries, because the repeating cards are big time. And this shows that you're just getting into the start of a major planetary shift. Okay? Your dominant planet conflicting and working through its stuff with the moon, the new moon energy, that'll definitely clear a lot of stuff up for you. And with the 17th, the card, the number that's on the star card, that eclipse that's coming up, it's a lunar eclipse on the 17th, will be a factor for you. But the 6 of Pentacles, so the Strength card, shows that you have done your best to make the best of a lot of bad situations, and you're working to overcome that, okay? The shifts between your planet and the moon alone are going to be a key factor in this one that'll turn things around in your favor, okay? It's hidden right beneath there, okay? I'm hearing Brooks and Dunn or Casey, Neon Moon, that song. Yeah, either Casey Musgrave's version or Brooks and Dunn. But yeah, maybe you're having a hard time sleeping, or you're noticing that you're up all night around the moon energies, or waking up at 3:33 every morning or 3 o'clock during that. You'll be finding answers to the things that have been keeping you like stuck feeling. All right, those questions that you can't find answers to with the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, you will find them when you least suspect it. And I do see here some of you guys, you know, kind of behind the scenes, like when you are at home alone at night and you're quiet, is like you have got a couple little bit of like plans or ideas or things going on in your mind that you're like, why do I keep thinking about that? That would be a cool idea. That would be neat. Like some kind of a new plan or a new endeavor that you want to take on, but you keep it like behind closed doors, like nobody needs to know yet, that sort of a thing. I'm seeing here that the planetary shifts are going to like put the timing just like perfect for this, and it'll go long term for your future. If these ideas are ways that that like they tie to your love life, it's going to work out. If it's work, it's going to work out. All right, your ideas are like at the energetical point that it is time. You do spend a lot always focusing on those around you. Okay, you are definitely a guided healer in this time. And that's not an easy task, because that means you always have people come into your life that are on like they're still unawoke, and you have to put up with their ego and their chip on their shoulders that like it can become overwhelming a lot. And you just want to like, I see an Aries that's just hanging out in your car with the radio blasting, whether you're driving or just in a parking lot. And like it doesn't matter if you're screaming a sad song and then hard rock, heavy metal, country. It's just a lot to take on. Okay. No one ever asks you, are you okay? You know, you spend so much time asking everybody else if they're okay. Queen of Swords, using your words wisely, trying to be polite and positive. All right. And nobody ever stops to go, I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? Actually, you have so many people that don't even follow proper societal etiquette who are just like, I'm good, thank you, doing well. You ask them if they're okay, and they're like, no, I'm going to tell you everything that's wrong in my life. And you're like, okay, let's go with that then, right? And it can be a little shocking at times. But these shifts here are going to put you back on top. And you are calling in someone that cares about you just as much as you care about them. Strong Aquarius, Aries energy on that with the Emperor to the Star card. Could also be dealing with a Leo, a Taurus, could even be a Libra. You're going to be born on the 9th, the 8th, the 19th comes out, the 15th and the 16th are both here. And I'm also seeing the 8th and the 28th too. Okay, give me a couple of cards. I'm curious more about this Queen of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Maybe I'm seeing, I'm talking to an Aries that you have a collection of purses, like you change purses all the time. You know, you got your Coach and you got your LV, you know, you got a Michael Kors, and you switch them up. You keep changing things out. Or I'm seeing in Aries that your purse is like Wacko Warner's gag bag, in that it literally has everything in it, right? You can be like, oh, so-and-so's kid isn't feeling well. No problem. Here, I got you. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, I got a headache. Okay, that's okay. No problem. Got you covered. Man, I wish I had a submarine sandwich. Oh, yeah. Okay, no problem. Like, you are the one everybody relies on, okay? That is amazing. And you're always up for that battle. Five of Wands on the Five of Wands. Repeating cards. That's telling me, keep going, Archer. You're on message. Don't stop now. All right, let me get those cards that I want to see. You're going to start feeling much better. That Pluto shifting back into Capricorn and finally going into Aquarius. Big changes as we approach into October especially. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, right into the Four of Pentacles, and the Empress shows up with Judgment. Without even knowing it, you're calling in the one that you want. I love this for you, okay? Some of you guys have been feeling like you don't know, and that maybe you're just getting what you deserve, even if you're not where you're supposed to be. But no, there's big shifts coming in on this one here, that your divine counterpart is here, okay? We have the Emperor to the Empress. That's a power couple beyond belief here, okay? For some of you guys, there could be a work, love, life relationship, or you guys just like share a hobby or an interest that's going to make some bank for you. Because, I mean, there are some people that sit there and say, oh gosh, don't dip the pen in the company ink. It just won't work out. Those are just people who it didn't work out for them. They tried and they failed. The big power couples, if you look, there are so many husband and wife power couples on Forbes top 500 list. That's where the real power couples are. And that's where you're at. I like that. All right. Could be dealing with a Libra, could be a Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or an Aquarius. But another card confirming that either there already are children involved or there are children in your future. So if I'm talking to an Aries that you've had a doctor look at you and said, oh, no, gee, I'm sorry, you're going to have trouble conceiving or not going to have kids, they really should have called God for a consult because they're wrong. All right? This might be one in the future, like heads up if this happens in the future from now where it's like, oh my gosh, it's like spaghetti. It's Prego. It's in there. But that doctor years ago told me it wouldn't happen. Boom. You know, congratulations. All right. Now, on the Two of Cups, what I'm seeing here, let's go into the work home front because you got the love life on lockdown. And another card with a whole bunch of purses. Really? Now, if you are a male Aries, okay, maybe you have a man purse. You got a briefcase or one of them like laptop cases. It's cool. All right. Or you just got a wallet or a watch collection, because I am seeing watches, so that might resonate. Or something about the clock. Maybe time's just ticking for the one on your mind. Tick, tock, tick, tock. You have to be born on the 4th or the 24th. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, are you looking good, Aries? You might not think you are, but going into the future and the week ahead, stuff's going to completely start changing. And you might notice blue jays on your path, okay? Or like when you have morning coffee, a blue jay shows up. And you're like, I am not used to seeing a bluebird. A bluebird is right here, okay? On the Nine of Pentacles. You are going to wind up looking better and feeling better than you think. And you definitely are getting some attention going forward, okay? You might like the Wizard of Oz because I just heard Yellow Brick Road. That might resonate. Maybe something about the Wizard of Oz resonates. But let's see what's up with the work front here. Here we go. This one's going to be on the work. Ace of Cups to the Nine of Cups and the Hermit card right to the Ten of Cups. You really might actually be in like a serving industry. Maybe you work for like a hotel or a restaurant or something. Somewhere you just help people in the community. Or you might be self-employed and your job helps people. Like whether you're like a life coach, or it could be just as simple as like the lawn care dude, maybe the lawnmower dude, because like you save a lot of people from having to cut the grass themselves. Okay, but with the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the work home front here, you are working to overcome this jealousy streak that's going on in the workplace, where people talk about other people behind their back, and you do still love your job with the Ace of Cups, but that Nine of Cups shows that one is lacking, and you keep feeling like you have to pick up the slack and put all the pieces together. Because to get to the Ten of Cups here, you have to have your Ace and your Nine of Cups, right? I'm seeing an Aries that just don't like math at all. And you're like, you work in finance or mortgages or something like that. And you're like, this is not the job I thought I'd be in, but I do kind of like it. And Aries is talking to me being like, yeah, Archer, when they started putting letters in the math, that was when I was out. I got you. I'm a math major, though, so I get it. It's okay. It can be a little overwhelming at times, the work stuff that's going on here. Some of you guys are burnt out and it's become too mundane. The cards are definitely talking. So there's some Aries dealing with some love. Three of Cups to the Two of Cups. You have got like all cups. All right. Some of you might even be a writer or a blogger possibly. That Judgment card is showing up. Oh, Aries, you're coming from a point where your love life and your work life have been like you've been dealing with gaslighting across the energetical fence, everything. You're overcoming it. It's all going to start working out at the same time. You're in the new earth. This is Judgment. It's the 20th card in the tarot deck, Scorpio energy. But I, as a reader, I pull mutable energy on this, okay, which is Sag, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. This here is the ability to adapt to the times and the situations, okay? So what I'm seeing here is some of you guys might even have plans to like break out of the 9-to-5 cycle and really do what you love, start something on your own. Or you already are self-employed and there's some changes coming in the energies to help things to balance out. There's some major shifts. Some of you guys might even be looking for a new home, home shopping, mortgage shopping, that like maybe lease renewals came in, they're no good. Or you're in a neighborhood where you didn't think you'd be by now or something. But I do see an Aries that's looking for a new place to live or stay, trying to see if they can get approved for a mortgage, trying to up their life across the board. Something here that's been holding you back all of a sudden is bringing in a lot of blessings, cup energy, for something that you really love, okay? This one shows here that, hold on, I got to tap the screen over here. There we go. There we go, okay. I believe TikTok restricted some of this stuff. What in the world did I get too? I must be too on point. Where TikTok's like, oh my gosh, we can't let people know this. We can't let people know their life's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, TikTok. It's like the lion's mane. It'll grow back. All right. Anyhow, there's some blessings coming in for you here. I like that. Okay. What I'm seeing on this, if you do break those cycles, like it's going to change where those of you that have been dealing with gaslighting in the work life from jobs and applications, gaslighting in the love life. On the work home front, here's a few ideas that you've been putting into place here. And you've just been dealing with some wrong person, wrong timing. Those ones that are just straight up jealous of you. But the Two of Cups here, on the Two of Cups is repeating cards. You might be born on the 22nd, the 12th, the 21st, or even the 3rd. But on this here, what I'm seeing is that there is some stuff changing. Maybe it's like, I'm seeing George and Yoko, George Harrison and Yoko Ono, okay? Maybe TikTok got upset that I'm eating their biscuits, basically. That, like, George Harrison put up with a lot of that. Yoko would come into the studios, and, like, she'd sit on Paul's amp, and Paul would be like, that's not a stool, that's my amplifier. And then George would bring his biscuits into the studio, and Yoko would be like, oh, wonderful, delightful, let me have one of those. And George is like, you've been dealing with people who try to take and take and take instead of give and give and give. But they didn't mind it. They didn't. Even George was like, George and Paul were both cool about it. And they're like, you know what? If John loves Yoko, it's cool. But George is like, you owe me biscuits on the Two of Cups. The rewards for what you have put up with, like TikTok might have gotten mad that I was eating the biscuits. I don't know, but it's okay. But with the what I'm seeing here is things are going to start stabilizing to get some of this energy out of the way for you. Like you will find that new home, the new apartment, the ideas you have for your own form of employment will go, and the job places that have ghost job hunted you, they will actually come through. It'll actually work out for the better on this one, that they will finally reach out because they posted the job and they just hadn't had enough, like HR hadn't had enough time to get the current person out of the role. But it could be you might be dealing with a slow moving HR department, but they've actually done it. So the other person will get let go and have to, go about their ways. Then they'll reach out to you because you are the most qualified candidate. Okay, there's so much love and happiness here, 2 of Cups to 3 of Cups, that the time is coming for you to feel right and powerful. You might be working for a Cancer, possibly, or in the future you will be working for a Cancer. Okay, like if you get that new job, I mean, it's really, dude, you are Aries, or do that. But you would be the sign brave enough to, like, if you walk in for your interview, sit down and they're like, hi, Aries, thanks for coming. You're like, are you a Cancer? They'll be like, why, yes, I am. My birthday's July 8th. Okay, that sort of a thing. But anyhow, yeah, there's a lot of balancing and divine time to play with the 3 of Cups. That'll let things work out for you. Some of you guys, you'll have a little party afterwards. Be like, come on, we're going out. I got the job. All right, once the HR stuff clears out, you will get the call and brought in. Okay. All right, so let's go into the love energies. Let's talk to the Aries dealing with a past person. Let's see what's going on. If you are dealing with a past person, what have we got here? Because remember, you're allowed to love whoever you want as long as you want. Okay, it is not my job to tell you what to do. I'm merely just reading the map. All right, let's see what's up. 10 of Cups. Give me everything you got on this 10 of Cups, please. King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. This person is definitely still in your energy, okay? 10 Pentacles, 10 Pentacles. And the World card. So I'm seeing, believe it or not, Aries, okay, now, don't shoot the messenger on this one, because what I'm seeing here is that even if you are an Aries who is done with the past and you're going forward, you're looking for new love, the past person is still watching you, okay? They are still curious. They are still interested. They still want to know what's up, All right, totally. 10 Pentacles to the 10 Pentacles up here, okay? Strong repeating numbers if you were born on the 8th, the 9th, or the 10th. Okay, powerful days on those days too. But with the King of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups, I'm seeing on this one here that, like, they did have a problem in the past of, like, never giving their all to you, even though you gave your all to them. They were still a little player energy. They were still like young, childish, not really totally mature. Okay, could have been suffering from a little Peter Pan syndrome, maybe even ADHD, or for some of you, I'm seeing some bipolarness. One minute they were great and just fine. Then the next minute, blah, they were horrible, right? And it was just all over the place. They have worked very hard to end these player ways, okay? And even as a result of what their own attachment syndrome was, that they never totally, I mean, they were just beyond attachment. They had no way to attach to anything. I think they dealt with a lot of great losses in their past, what I'm seeing on this, okay, where they all of a sudden turned into the playboy energy, with the Knight of Cups, that they were just, some of you guys met and they were just in it for a fun time. But with this King of Pentacles, they were more worried about their money, their own self-worth, okay? For some of you guys, money could have been a factor. And, like, it was just, I'm here, and I'm not a fan of this message, but I have to give it as I see it, Aries, that for some of them, they were like, always leave them wanting more type of a thing, where they had that kind of an energy to them, okay? I'm hearing that at one point an Aries got told, I'm sorry, I have to do this. And when you hear that, it's like, you know exactly what you're doing, right? But now they were always so much more focused on work or being the center of attention, the life of the party, that it's almost like your glow put them into their own perspective. You know what I mean? But what I'm seeing on this one here is things started off so well. There were some good times. There were some good dates. For some of you guys, there might even have been a pregnancy scare. And I only say it that way because it was like, oh my gosh, wait, I want to finish college. How are we going to tell your parents? You're still working on your future. You know what I mean? But for some of you guys, like, it was like a false one where it's like, hey, Aunt Flo hasn't shown up yet, okay? But then, like, about a week later, Aunt Flo just got there late. She might have just been driving, in an old man tan Grand Caravan in the left lane doing 10 miles an hour. Maybe you haven't seen an Aries that has to deal with that on the road, that you're in your fast lane, you're cruising along, and there's always that one person in front of you that's like 20 miles an hour under the speed limit, and you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right? There might be a sign or something on this one here. But with this here, I'm seeing that they had to work on this, okay? And they have matured up. For the Aries that are wanting the past person to return, you're not the Aries looking for new love, that this person is still totally in your energy, okay? And not in a weird stalker, you don't got to go get PPOs and stuff or anything like that. They just really haven't forgotten about you, okay? They might still look at your social media online because they just miss you. It's not any, I don't pull bad energy because they've done a lot of work in this 10 of Pentacles to get themselves balanced and stable. So I'm giving the cross watchers props on that. And they might just look straight on your Facebook or something because they're like, man, I really miss Aries. I really miss what we had. It's nothing like, oh man, look at what's going on. Because I don't wish bad on nobody. You can't. When you're in the place of goodness and kindness and compassion, you can't wish bad. Okay? This one here I'm seeing shows up that they've done the work, okay? And that neither of you have really reached out because you might fear that neither of you guys even think about each other. I mean, I'm seeing like a beach. Maybe you guys like have a fond memory of you and them at a beach, or you got plans to go to a beach or something, possibly. But yeah, the World's card. They have done the work needed. This connection could work out for the better, okay? Either one of you, somebody's got to like take the chance. But I'm seeing that in September that either one of you could take the chance. It's like you're both closed off. Neither of you have either one blocked, and you're both just nervous to reach out. Because they did have to go through that moment. Like I'm seeing the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Either you or them like Jim Carrey movies, or you just like the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. But it's like kind of like I'm seeing that it's like they tried to sabotage, right? They tried to ruin you and the connection, and then they got up the next morning after they stole, after the Grinch stole the presents and everything, and looked out, and they looked out and were like, "What's that? Aries is still singing. They're still eating. They're still going about their day." And they realized they couldn't stop you. You're the cardinal fire sign. It takes a lot to stop you. You know what I mean? Okay? That movie might even resonate to you. And see the Page of Swords. I told you that they are still totally checking you out. You know what I mean? It is a thing. That's only because that, like, this year's at a point for the Aries that do want the past person to return, that you guys could very safely reach out, reconnect, and I do see that the energy is there for the first steps for you guys to come back together with the Knight of Cups. All right? One of the most unique offers between the two of you guys could work out this time. They've had to mature. They've had to grow up and do it, but they did it. I'm seeing a boat, too. You or them might be planning to go out on a boat. Or one of you guys actually has a boat, or you're trying to sell a boat. You know what they say? Boat stands for bust out another 1,000. Best day in a boat owner's life is the day they buy it, the day they sell it. But that might resonate to somebody. And you could be dealing with a Virgo, could be a Cancer. I'm also seeing Scorpio, Libra, and Leo on this one. There's Taurus energy here and Sagittarius, which that's interesting. Hold it. Dead stop, Kip. Back that up for a second. Knight of Cups. This is Cancerian energy, but yet a little Scorpio, and I'm seeing Sagittarius on this because of the big white horse. But that's possible, okay? So, and that is showing some positivity to go forward with the Seven of Wands to protect this energy in the future. The High Priestess to the Moon card. I did notice the moon cycle is going to be something that changes this. When your dominant rock of Mars goes up against the moon, Aries and Cancer energy in the skies, that's two cardinal signs going for it. That's the go point for you guys. You'll hear from them around the point of that new moon, or the new moon might be when you take the chance and reach out, and they're going to be receptive to it. Either way, whichever one of you guys makes a contact on this, because the secrets behind the scenes that I'm not supposed to tell you, which you know when you give me this card, I'm going to totally tell, is the High Priestess. You guys both are ready for it. You guys do both want it, okay? The surprise is this is the expecting the unexpected, that it works out tenfold better than what you ever expected, okay? All right, so now new love. Let's see what's going on in the new love home front. What do we got on this star card, okay? This person's kind of awesome. I really kind of dig this. I mean, I do dig Aquariuses. You might be dealing with an Aquarius, somebody that, like, they got the gift for gab. They know the meaning of life. And they got a very unique way of approaching things. I like this. Okay, let's see what's up. Nine of Wands. Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Okay, this makes sense. I get it. Page of Wands. Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Taurus, could be a Virgo, a Libra, an Aquarius. But I like this here. This person, they have been through like the same things as you have, believe it or not. Your guys' backstories are very, very, very parallel. Where they dealt with a lot of people that shut them out. They dealt with people who, like, their block lists were bigger than their contact lists. And like they lost people in the past that didn't even give them reasoning why. Things were just going really great. And then all of a sudden their past person was just like, I'm gone, bye, see you. And that's it. All right. But on this with the Two of Swords to the Seven of Swords, they kind of Uno reversed it and they just pounded back. Okay. Now, if you guys are talking already, there could be a little bit of like little to no communication, or if you're single and wondering what's coming in, this here shows somebody that wants to like bridge the connection, bridge the gap between you guys to talk more with the Star card. I'm seeing like a suspension bridge. It's kind of like when you think about it, like when you're on one side of the bridge, they're on the other side of the bridge. It's before the bridge is built, and they want to talk. They want to come together. So you got to like it's like building a strong connection. Like think of a suspension bridge. Like I'm seeing the Golden Gate Bridge. Might resonate to even there's that new Gordie Howe Bridge that's being built in Detroit to connect to a whole nother country. So there could be a distance between you and this new person, especially if you met online or something, that has to be closed off, because like a suspension bridge is a good example of this. That it starts out with a few easy communications, because those big cables that you see on a suspension bridge, they're actually made up of little wires about the thickness of a pencil. And each one keeps getting strung together until they can support the roadway, the cars, everything, the truck traffic. That's right now what's going on. You guys are building a communication suspension bridge, okay, to bring things in. Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords. They Uno reversed the people that cut them out, and they were just like, okay. Like I'm seeing their past people wanted to hurt them. Straight up, I'm going to block you, cut you out, shut you off, and that will derail you. And this person was like, your loss. Like it really didn't even faze them. Seriously. It's very strong Aquarius energy on that with the Seven of Swords. They picked their battles wisely. This person was like, yep, Archer, if my past person didn't want to talk to me, that's on them. That's their problem, not mine. They don't change for people. They're very good. They're in a place of kindness and compassion. And that's literally what it was. That's literally what it was. Where they were just like, oh, wow. Oh, darn. Oh, dear. Oh, no. It's like Willy Wonka. I'm seeing that movie, the Gene Wilder version. No, wait, stop, don't, come back. Right? They just didn't care. They're like, no problem, I'll find somebody who wants to be with me. And that literally is what God's like, perfect. Pointed them right in your direction, Aries. Okay? This is the real deal. This is pretty cool. You either could be born on the 9th or the 5th. The 29th, the 25th comes out, along with the 7th or the 27th. But yeah, this is some new love. This is cool. And they definitely got no past drama to bring to the table with the Seven of Swords. This year's Beyonce taking the master tracks from Texas Hold'em out because she realized the introduction was way too long. But yeah. But yeah, this one here, this is somebody that's going to give you some positive attention, build you up. Okay? Maybe right now maybe right now they're only living in your phone because you guys still got to, close an energetical distance or a physical distance off. But they're going to be all about you. You guys might have even met through a hobby group or just like some common interests or something. But this is really cool. I like this here because they're not bringing any baggage to the table. First of all, they're not going to want to be like, so tell me about your past relationships. I must know. They're not going to care. They're going to be like, so tell me what your dream vacation is. Tell me what your dream date night is. And you're going to be like, okay, it's good stuff. 10 of Cups. I love it for you. This is why I do tarot, 10 of Cups. This is literally what it's going to be all about. Oh my gosh, I cannot with you, Aries. You might be an Aries Pisces cusper here or dealing with a Pisces because this one here this is epic. All right, they keep their past in the past. They don't bring anything to the table that's bad or negative. They're in kindness and goodness. If you're noticing rainbows or you're near it, and I'm also seeing those big, what are those things? They look like big pinwheels. Oh, they're wind turbines. Wind turbines, okay? Like if you're near those big solar generating wind turbine things, or you might see them on your travels, that's letting you know that like energy in the airwaves are being turned to bring you guys together. because those things have computers in them that actually they follow wind patterns, so they like get the most efficiency to generate power. So yeah, this one here, there's a lot going on behind the scenes bringing this together, and it's double rainbows, big time double rainbows. Okay, 3 of Wands right to the 4 of Wands. Ooh, these are the rewards for all the stuff you both have put through. Look at you guys eventually getting a house or moving in together. Look at that. Look at you two taking like you guys are being goobers in the future, taking selfies. Like, look, this is our house. We moved in. You guys are going to take things to the next level on this, okay? I'm seeing either you or them. This is the energy that somebody's going to mark their territory. No, I'm not seeing a dog. Like, if you're the girl, you're going to leave a hair tie in their car or a hairbrush in their car. Something that lets them know, like, hey, you're mine. And like for them, they'll do something like they'll leave like a pair of sunglasses in your car or like one of their like bracelets or something and be like, yep, you're mine. That sort of a thing. Okay. This here does show that they've been single for a while, so you don't have to worry about any competition, but the energies are clearing the airways, like when I saw those big wind turbines to make things work out for you guys, okay? This person, I like. This person was literally doing the work. While everybody else was wearing their Frankie Says Relax t-shirts, they were getting down to business. They could be an entrepreneur even, self-employed, or they are in upper management. They're just mature. Definitely an age difference between you guys, all right? Which honestly, unless you guys were born same day, same time, there's an age difference. That's kind of a given. But this one here I'm seeing might be a little bigger age difference. But yeah, these are the rewards. And for those of you dealing with a twin flame, I do see this is the card of twin flame union and reunion, which the way the planets are lined up, they haven't been this way since like the 1940s, the end of the Second World War. And this is a revolution because the other time these planets lined up was around the 1780s and 1760s, the times of the Civil War. So this shows an end to the war and finally finding peace. Because, you know, if as many people asked for peace as they asked for a new iPhone or a new TV set, we'd have peace. Just as simple as that. I do see for you guys, either you are going to meet your twin flame and this person is it, and you guys won't have a separation phase, or you have dealt with your twin and the rewards for it coming back around is this, okay? Be ready for some long-term commitment that you've dreamt about with the 10 of Cups, because you guys both have dreamt about it, okay? All right, 6 of Cups. Give me a little bit of a preview on the future of this connection. Let's see where it's going to go. Because this is where even the past person comes back. The Aries dealing with a new person, you get your love too. The 8 of Pentacles. You guys do totally work well together. You either might be an artist or a painter. On the 4 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. Wow. 6 of Cups on repeat. You either might be born on the 6th. But yeah, keep going, Archer. You're on message. This is what God's lined up in your divine path for you guys. It's already in your blueprint. Okay? This here shows you guys come together at just the right place, just the right time, and it puts an end to a very long, stagnant pattern for you in both things. With 2 6 of Cups on the 8 of Pentacles, that's Scorpio and Virgo energy. I see that it's going to all happen at the same time. Like your work life is going to work out just about the same time that your love life works out. Like you might all of a sudden start getting a bunch of phone calls, a bunch of text messages, a bunch of emails. Like, yeah, Aries, can you come in for an interview? Aries, do you want to go out tonight for dinner? And you're going to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a lot of stuff going to work out with the 8 of Pentacles because you have done the work. I like that. You might be getting back into yoga, even yoga, Pilates or something too. But you might even meet somebody at the gym. Straight up. Find some love while you're getting swole. I like that. Okay. You or them might be born on the 4th or the 24th. The 8th or the 28th comes out too. But, all right. Give me an outcome. Where are we going? The Sun card. Should I just stop now? Straight up. And the 7 of Wands. Leo energy across the board. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You're just going to wind up being good, positive, and happy. This is overcoming a lot of bad experiences that you've dealt with in the past with the Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn energy, go time. I mean, now it's not the best ace in the deck because the Ace of Cups is real love. And it's like they always say, you know, this is why I've never understood why people don't take the time to finish their sayings. You know, it's like you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not. It's like shaving a haircut. You all just wanted me to do that, didn't you? Right? That's exactly what it is. This here, because Sure, money's thicker than water, blood is thicker than water. I don't even pay attention to it because it just doesn't make sense to me. Blood is thicker than water. This is an interesting saying. It's taken me a minute to recall this thing. Blood is thicker than water. Money is thicker than blood. That's why the Ace of Cups is better than the Ace of Pentacles, because love is thicker than all the above. If people actually took time to finish their phrases, they would actually realize that satisfaction does bring the cat back. Leo energy. With the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords, that you guys have done the hard time and the labor to come back and overcome all the negative energies that have left you feeling stuck with the Eight of Swords. Gemini energy. And clear the slate and have a fresh start where teamwork can make the dream work on this one. It's cutting out all the people, places, and things that no longer suited you. King of Swords, strong Gemini energy in the outcome, and overcome what left you feeling stuck and held back too. It's literally unsticking yourselves with real love on the Page of Cups. Scorpio energy, okay? You might even be noticing, see this Ferris wheel? Maybe I'm seeing like a fair or a festival that you might either go to or you'll drive past or see or talk about it or something. But like this cuts out all the people, places, and things that have left you both feeling like stuck and cut back, and calling in the one that's on your level to go forward and having that forever that'll really make you feel like loved just as much as you love them. And you guys will make some new memories together. This honeymoon phase is going to last longer than expected. Sun card to the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Leo energy. This is that long-term connection that you guys both have waited for and have wished for a while. It's what brought you guys in on the same level. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. That was a lot to take in. Aries, claim this down in the comments. We got to work to manifest this for you, because if what I was pulling here in the beginning was accurate and resonating, you have been through a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, Aries, yeah. We're a family here, all right? We are 46,000 strong, and we are growing, and we are going to work together with you to make this so. All right, claim this down in the comments. Be like Captain Picard and make it so. Someday I'll have time to figure out how to do Patrick Stewart's accent, but I'm busy. I keep doing things. Fool card. Expect a message too. Look at you checking your phone out and being like, "No way." Yup, Yahweh. You could actually. Oh, don't worry. I was going to shout you out at the end. You could actually be an April Fool's baby. I love April Fool's Aries. They're so cool. But yeah, definitely leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates. We'll work to make this happen for you. You deserve it, Aries. All right. And I know you're busy, so it means a lot to me. Even if you just leave an emoji down in the comment or something, it means the world to me that you take a moment to leave a comment. And it takes me time to get back to them, but I do see, like, and love all comments, and I do reply to them all eventually. Okay. So remember, this will resonate to any placement of Aries within your chart. We're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I am very fair and FHA compliant. I will read for an Aries Pluto just as much as an Aries Rising or an Aries Sun. All right? All of our charts matter. So now, let's get deep. Let's go extra nosy on this one. We're going to tap into some super chats and see. Because even though the super chats are personal readings for everybody, watch how they tie into the reading for you, Aries. It is so freaky cool. It's why I love doing this stuff. Donna, go for it. Go for it. Do you. I like the idea. All right, let's see what's up. All right, let's see. Perfect. Here we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Miriam, oh my gosh, how you doing? How was your weekend? You doing okay? We're going to use the Rose Tarot, Kesha. I can't believe TikTok got cranky about how did one little crab from Michigan scare TikTok? I cannot. That's hilarious. All right. It just means I'm really, really right. I'll file a grievance. Okay, let's see. If you want to visit the complaint department, it's right here. Right? Anyhow. All right, let's roll. Buddha squirrel, stop touching the mouse. Behave yourself, Buddha squirrel. Okay, let's see what's up. All right, Miriam, what are Ron's true feelings for you, and will he take action towards you? Gotcha, girl. Let me see what's up. Let's find out. Okay, this card kind of made itself known. Five of Pentacles. Believe it or not, he actually misses you right now. He's been doing a lot of reflection. I think he's starting to realize that the grass wasn't greener on the other side, because the grass on this side was actually being watered and nurtured. Yeah. The Four of Wands. Miriam, do you already know that he's your twin flame? Because I'm seeing on these two cards, Five of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, he's just awakening to that, and it's a lot for him to process. Because like he's literally going from not even knowing a twin flame was a thing to being like I'm seeing him seeing those videos in his algorithm or his feed that pop up that are like 10 signs you're dealing with your twin flame, and he's like, and then like all 10 signs, all 10 things like connect to you, and he's like, what the world is all this? What is a soulmate? What is a twin flame? What is, what? He's doing a lot of processing on that Five of Pentacles, okay? Now, the action towards you with the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Swords is that he will clear out the generational mindset of like his big-headedness. Like that Johnny, he had a lot of Johnny Bravo energy, right? Like you know, not player, because I didn't see player energy, but kind of like, this is how a relationship is. This is how it should be. I want this my way, this way. He's walking away from kind of an immature mindset and playing for keeps with the Ace of Cups. So I do see him coming forward with a new love offer, but you're not going to expect it when it happens. And it might be from a different phone number. He might have had to get a new phone number, or his phone acted up or something. Something about that it's still him. It's not a burner number, nothing like that. Just for some reason, like the old number is no longer valid or something. I don't know. But yeah, his actions are the Ace of Cups. Like literally, he's going to come at you in such a different way of looking at things that like you're going to be like, it's like I hardly even know you, because he's walked away from his immaturity. All right, I like that. Ace of Cups. Yeah, expect this to happen sooner than later. I'm thinking like within the month with a 1, Ace of Cups within this month. Could even possibly be before Libra season. It might be during Virgo. Three of Wands. That would be 3 weeks. Yeah, that narrows the gap a little bit too. Yeah, totally. All right, I hope that helps. All right, crypto, any updates on your Taurus connection? Let's see if anything changed. Let's see what's going on. Give me a current energy. Give me a current Pisces Taurus energy, please. What do we got for crypto? The Five of Pentacles came back, and the Seven of Cups. He is really not wanting to change. This guy is like, how Taurus of him, because like his hoofs are dug in. He's got his heels right into the carpet on this one. Five of Pentacles, Magician to the Ten of Wands. He's fighting the feelings of being burnt out. Like this guy is like literally not doing anything to move forward with the Four of Cups. Look, no cups for you. Now, the bonus reward is that God's also not letting him love anybody else. Okay, there's no other love in the energies right here. All he does is overthink right now. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. He's the one totally slow walking this connection, and that the fact that one minute he wants to be single, the next minute he doesn't. Then he wants to be single again, then he doesn't. He's really stuck like in the Five of Pentacles. He shut himself down out in the cold. Like he really is not looking for forward movement right now. Like it's got God completely face palming himself with this Magician card. God's like, because he's not doing anything to harm himself or cause danger to himself or others, so God can't jump in on the free will. Okay, but like with this to the Ten of Wands, he will still get burnt out on this to come back around, but it is literally with the Four of Cups, answer unclear as to when, with the Fool card pointing towards like new love, not for him, but like on your side. It's like God wants to present you with a new love offer, that there's somebody else that'll treat you so much better. Because for some reason, I've got two cards here. Even God, it's kind of got God mind blown on this five. Look, there's two cards that like your Taurus just is like not doing anything. Like total stall. Like the engine died, total stall point. And there's real love waiting for your Taurus with you. But yet they keep lying to themselves that they're not burnt out on the single life and what they're doing. They're totally stalemating on this connection. They're not moving in any direction at all. Like they're moving so slow, they're in reverse type of a thing. I do still see them coming around, but even God's saying we can't give a definite timeline or a date on this one because their stubbornness is beyond all possible belief. True fixed energy on that one. Okay? So I'm sorry about that. I am sorry. I would love to give you a better reading. That kind of sucks. The only good part about it, like give me Taurus's phone number. I'm gonna have a talk to him and be like, do you realize what great woman you're messing with? Yeah, right? But God's like, the one thing he is throwing an offer that there could be some new love in your pathway because you deserve to be loved. And he can't affect the free will in that course. So he's like, well, I'm going to throw like a real big heart crypto's way. So like you win And Taurus might see you moving on and all of a sudden having an amazing life with somebody that I'm seeing they've got a ton of money and they're established, and like you wind up in a big like 4,000 square foot plus size like crib, MTV crib style. And Taurus is going to just have to kind of like these are the rewards for your slow walking abilities. Okay. All right. So I am so sorry about that. I would love to give you like a good reading that they're coming close, but even God's kind of ticked off at them right now. All right. All right. Angel eyes. Is Taurus going? Oh gosh. I wonder what the Taurus reading is going to be like later. Oh my gosh. Taurus, what are you doing? Taurus, get it. Come on. Live a little. It's the vertical pedal on the right. Come on, Taurus. Is Taurus going to message me today? Let's see. He's going home now. Okay, he should be going home now. Oh, okay, he should be going home now. I'm like, SB, what's that mean? Okay, cool. I learned something new today. Angel Eyes, thank you. You taught me something new. That's so cool. All right, is Taurus going to message Angel Eyes today? Let's see what's up. This card won't go away, the Five of Pentacles. Taurus energy on this one. Page of Wands. Nine of Swords to the Fool card. What I'm seeing on this one here with the Four of Cups to the Three of Pentacles, believe it or not, God is saying that God is keeping Taurus at bay because Cancer will love you better. Four of Cups. Cancer's off on the sidelines waiting. While Taurus stays quiet and thinks about what they're doing with this Five of Pentacles, look at them getting home. Now, they might reach out in the next 5 days. What I'm seeing happens tonight is that like they get home, they unpack, they get ready, and then they're exhausted and they fall asleep, which I don't care. Like even if I'm like super duper tired, I still remember to message somebody. But I mean, with the Page of Wands to the Nine of Swords, the silence is driving them crazy where they're going to have to reach out. I think that Cancerian energy is overtaking the Taurus energy on this one with the Fool card, that it's almost like that there's a like the Taurus is a really serious person, aren't they? Like they take everything really, really serious. They need to like have some fun a little bit, right? And that's the kind of a thing, is that meanwhile, Cancer's waiting in the wings on this one. I'm actually still thinking you'll hear from Cancer before Taurus, because Taurus right now is just, they're kind of just doing their thing. They're going to get home. They're going to be tired. You'll hear from them in the next 5 days. It just won't be today. The Fool card. They got to rest a little bit. And with that Nine of Swords, they're actually going to start wondering why you haven't talked to them. And that, I think, is how they break the ice. They're going to be like, where you been, Angel Eyes? Why haven't you texted me? You're going to be like, well, why haven't you texted me? That sort of a thing. Then it could take off from there. You could circumnavigate it and text Taurus first and just override the timeline. Just jump the timeline, like Marty McFly on it, and send them the text message of like safe travels or get home soon or thinking of you or whatever, and it might actually circumnavigate this. Same with Cancer too. Side note, Cancer, you could try texting both of them and see who replies first. It's like a little bit of a competition. But yeah, you can try it on both ways, because Cancer still keeps coming. You asked about a Taurus reading specific, and Cancer still showed up at the end game. You know what I mean? All right, so I hope that helps. All right. All right, let's see. Latrice, what's up? Aries Sun. Oh, okay. Why is SK still in your energy? You've disconnected because it's been months, and he still wants to approach you, and you're tired of it. Okay, let me see what's up with that. Ooh. Yeah, you ain't kidding. He does. Even the cards, he's like, yeah, I want to talk about Latrice. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Cups, the Magician, and that Ten of Wands. Okay, what I'm seeing here is that the reason that he does is because like there's nobody else that compares to you. He is realizing what he lost. He's realizing you were the prize. And when you guys separated, it was the other way around, where he thought he was all that in a bag of chips, but he's found out he's kind of stale Fritos, you know? And what I'm seeing on this one is, even though he tried other stuff, he sees that nobody compares to you, okay? He is having a very hard time with the whole letting go when you're done and ready to move forward, okay? So that's the reason he's still in your energy, is because he's not letting you go. What I'm seeing on that one is that if it is the fact that you're not interested in a return with him, and he's the one that keeps like showing up in your energy and your dreams, straight up, he might be texting you and everything, and that's the big point on it, is because he doesn't want this to end. He's a little stuck on that point with the Seven of Cups, that you kind of have to go Ten of Wands, the Magician, that like he never existed. He wasn't there. Never happened. All right. And that will eventually, what happens when you do that, where you're like, I never knew the person, and you kind of like, it's like CIA document, black Sharpie them out. what I'm seeing there is that'll cause him that his attempts to reach out will just go nowhere. It'll just disappear into the ethers, okay? Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. The reason that he's still showing up is because he wants things to work out with you. Now he sees you as his Ten of Pentacles, and with the Ten of Wands, he's burnt out on the way he treated you before. Now, it's the energy that if you gave him a chance, that things would be different, but I'm seeing here that you're not interested, all right? The Seven of Cups, because he did enough to make you feel like an option before that. The thing about him letting you go was he thought it would just end you and shut you down, but you actually learned your worth, and you're like, I don't need him. I'm Latrice. I don't need him, sort of a thing. So yeah, if he just never existed, then all of a sudden you won't hear about him anymore, type of a thing. Okay? All right, so I hope that helps. All right, Amy, anything for Amy's career? All right, let me find out. Let me see what we got. All right, let's see here. Anything for career? Anything for Amy's career? Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Oh, that's a good combo. And the Magician card's making the rounds, and that Ten of Wands is back too. You're kind of burnt out or bored in the current situation that you're in. Either currently not employed and you're sick of that, you want to get back into work, or the current job, you just aren't where you should be. And I'm not saying you feel like that. I'm saying you totally aren't where you should be. You deserve to be on a higher, at a higher pay scale or in a higher position. And it keeps like getting like ignored. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacles, I see, I'm also seeing that like it might have come out in the work reading here too for Aries' career, where you've been putting in applications, you're dealing with some ghost jobbers, some workplace people that just post fake ads and fake job opportunities, and the jobs don't even exist or they haven't been filled, that you have at some point been added into a work bank. So either your current job, the higher ups do know and they do want you in this management role. What I'm seeing with this Wheel of Fortune is that sooner than later, during Virgo season, they're going to kind of let you know that that you got this promotion, okay? So it's not just a straight up raise because you deserve to be higher up in the workplace than you are, but it's a promotion. Then the money just comes with the responsibilities. The new job might even be a little bit of a transfer to another location that comes in. Now, I'm also seeing the options here on if you have been putting in applications to find new employment and you've been dealing with the ghost jobbers, that you have gone into more, like you're an amazing candidate. Oh my gosh, like I can see your CV and like you got a backstory, girl. You are awesome. Wow, I'd hire you. What I'm seeing on this, yeah, if you came across my desk looking for like leasing consultants or anything in property management, I'd have grabbed you up in a heartbeat. I'd been like, oh my gosh, this girl gets it. But Ten of Wands, the Magician card here shows that you are in the hiring pool, that once these jobs become available, again, before Libra season, I see you getting a couple offers coming your way. You might wind up with like maybe 2 or 3 interviews totally. And that's regardless of if you are currently employed or not employed. I actually see that either way, you're going to wind up with some interviews that you might get to like jump ship on the current company and just tell them, bye, you took too long too. Okay. So I see that, by Libra season, there's a lot changing. By the time the sun hits into Libra season, you're going to wind up with some interviews and it'll take you forward on this with the Seven of Swords. You've cut out like a lot of the stuff that no longer suited you, and the workplace is cutting out a lot of the bad people that are working there, all right? And you're not one of those. Okay, side message. If you've been hearing about talks or layoffs and stuff like that, you are not on the chopping block, straight up, okay? All right, Randy, what's up? Give me what's coming in and some updates. Okay, gotcha, Randy. Let's see what's up. Doop, 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 doop. Whoa, nice. Five of Swords. Inez is starting to really miss you. Oh, wow. She has transitioned into the next phase of healing. She's in the Wounded Warrior energy. She's working to heal and she's still keeping quiet. This is Wilson from Home Improvement where she's hanging out behind the fence. Heidi ho, neighbor. But with that Five of Swords, the Five of Swords, see how she's not walking away from the camera like as in the Eight of Cups? She's walking towards the camera. What I'm seeing in this here with the Five of Swords is that she's healing. She's getting ready to return back because she's starting to get to the final point of the grief of the loss of the connection where she wants to work things out. And with the Devil card below that, that's the motivation that she's cut the chains that bind. Because see, the Emperor and the Emperor aren't on this Devil card. I like that for this here. It does show that she's getting into the next phase of her journey, going through like the 12 steps of a healing program, the 12 steps of grief, you know, going through all those phases, because there's more than just the standard. There's a lot of different phases. And you go through the phases in different cycles. It just doesn't go from 1 to 12. It can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 7, 1, 9, and work through that. But she's starting to make her way back to you, okay? She's going to be a little humbled, a little more quieter, but that's what I see currently going on right now, is that she's turned around, so she's starting to make the return trip back to head towards this Knight of Cups or Knight of Wands offer, but she's still kind of slow moving. She's hurt. She's been through a lot. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, let's see. Fantasia. What do we got? Give me what's coming in and updates. Oh, no, that was Randy. Sorry. My eyeballs wandered. All right, my person is back to ignoring me. How come? Okay, let me see what's up with that. What's up with Fantasia's person? Why are they back to ignoring Fantasia? Knight of Swords to the Two of Wands. Really? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Archer, don't ignore the message. Three of Swords. It's the age-old salesman thing that we used to teach in training school for sales. He who speaks first loses, with the Libra card. Fantasia, right now, they're quiet with the Three of Swords. They're kind of locked in their own head a little bit. It's like that fear of commitment coming back in, that things were going really good, and they started getting nervous. They started getting scared about a solid their feelings. This is the nicest Three of Swords card I've ever seen, in that their feelings scared them. Okay, well, all of a sudden they started falling in love. They went from like loving you to being in love with you, and it became a lot to process. It's not ignoring. They're not ignoring you. They're simply gone quiet while they process this, because it's a lot to take in. I'm being told that you are an amazing person. You're nurturing and caring. And for them, it's all of a sudden realizing they're in love. They're not going to be single. They're going to be like committed. Like it's a lot to be a husband or be a wife, to be a spouse, to make it all. Yeah, that's how far they're thinking down the road, so much that it's Two of Wands and to work on making a decision, okay, to follow that Three of Wands into the Four of Wands happiness. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, with Libra season, they're going to still talk back and forth. Now they're going to be a little different, though, okay? They're going to be spaghetti legs, because they're not ignoring you. Like, literally, they're typing messages to you in their phone. Then they're like, oh, that doesn't sound right. No, that sounds stupid, too. Oh, why can't I? I used to be able to talk to Fantasia. What's going on here? Oh, my gosh, lovely weather we're having. Oh, you can't type her that. What in the world's going on? That's what's going on, okay? So they're not ignoring you. They're almost having a form of writer's block brought on by their heart chakra opening up. They didn't expect it, all right? They messed around, and they fell in love. So that's what it is. The ignoring doesn't show that it's long-term on this one. They gotta learn how to talk to you. Like, he who speaks first loses. Like if they reach out, you've got your long-term commitment in a marriage. You reach out, they're not going to know how to react. And it's wild, but you hold all the cards in the outcome on this. That's the coolness. All right. All righty. Thanks, brother. Yeah, definitely some snipe hugs. The family's got a lot of stuff going on already. We're manifesting out, healthy outcomes for all the family, with people that are dealing with health issues, financial issues, and of course, love. All right. Group hug, a snipey hug. Sunny mama, right? Justice card on the Judgment card with a Seven of Cups. You actually do have a hug coming in your future too. Justice card, the Judgment card. But here's the wild part. I see it's going to be a little closer to Libra season for you with the Seven of Cups, that the one on your mind kind of realizes that, like, you were the best option. And I don't see that they've gone and tried other options. They are getting to the end of wanting to be single. They've worked through a lot of that stuff we were talking about, and they're going to come in wanting some union for you, okay? So I like that. I hope that helps, man. That's cool. All right. Kyle wants to know if Joe's coming to visit soon. All right, let me find out. All right. Kyle wants to know if Joe's coming to visit soon. I'm going to say that you want to know, because tarot reader FHA, I can't read for minors. So let's find out. Shrek wants to know. Shrek and his son were talking earlier today and wants to know if Joe's coming to visit soon. Yeah, that'll work. We'll go with that. See, it's like a contract. There's always a loophole. All right, let's see what's up. Ooh, that was the card that popped. Eight of Swords to the Strength card. I do actually see it. Eight of Cups. Oh, wow. Kyle's been wondering since August, since Leo season, if Joe was coming around to visit. With the Page of Pentacles, yeah, what's going on right now? He's a little bit, like, for some reason, he's busy in what's going on the other side of the fence, either the distance or his work or whatever his day-to-day life is. It keeps him really, really busy. But yeah, I do see, like, he'll reach out. He'll want to get together. You'll hear from about something here over the next course of like 4 to 8 weeks on this one. He will come and visit. He's got to get into the fall energy, get some things in order, and then like during the beginning of the fourth quarter, you guys will get together for the fall. I see like a bonfire and stuff happening out in the future and that, so it'll work out. Whatever it is that he's distant from right now, Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups are two cards of like actual either physical or energetical distance, that it's not like just a 5-minute drive type of a thing, but he'll have some time come in to actually come and visit soon. Okay? All right, so I hope that helps. All right, Aries, thank you so much for being here and letting me read your life, your love, and your energy today. I do love and appreciate you. And my mods, thank you guys so much. Doris, Jamie, Emma, Cam, all you guys. I can run down the whole list. PG 18 plus, without doubt. All right. Empress 1. And even over here, Sunny Mama and Kesha and my stealth mods. You guys are all awesome sauce, and I love you. All right. All right, guys. Aries, remember, this will resonate to any and all placements of Aries within your chart. And thank you very much for taking the time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. You are awesome. I love you for it. And God, thank you for the messages we got today, as always. Oh, I thought Mama T was being like, wow, Archer, thanks for remembering me. I mean, I gave birth to you. Mama T, thank you for the 9 months in your womb. It was excellent. 5 stars. Would recommend. God, thank you for the messages we got today. We are truly grateful for your guidance, direction, and protection. As always, we love you very much. All right, Aries, until next time, if you want to get a personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com, and you can choose from the one-on-one Zoom reading with me or just the traditional private YouTube video link. Either way, I look forward to reading for you. Okay? All right, Aries, until next time, I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I love you.